Okay, I just wanted to show you guys this trading view. Make it full screen. Okay, so I'm going to sign into my account so that you guys can see what I've been doing on here, just so you can get a little preview of what trading view specifically is. I'm going to sign in here to my account. Out now. And then I'm going to go to the GBP USD, which is the Great British Pound and the US dollar. So I'm going to go to the Forex chart. And then when you go to the actual whole chart of it all, you saw what I did. I pressed the full feature chart button and I went on Forex first, clicked on the Forex first, and then went to the full feature chart button and clicked on it. And now you can just see the chart. My chart has these lines already because I put them there. So I'm just gonna tell you guys why I have these specific lines right here. Well, these lines, these little blue lines in the back, I didn't do those. I just went on the indicator and I chose the Bill Williams 3 lines to just put them there to know how the chart is moving a little bit more with the candlesticks. And you have the option to change it. If you don't want the candlesticks, you can change it to the little bars, the hollow candles. I mean, that's still candlesticks, and these are still candlesticks. Or you could just have the regular lines. But personally, I like the candlesticks because I could tell how they're moving, and it's much easier for me, at least, because I could see who's winning, the bears or the bulls. And so this blue line right here, that is my entry point. So I would enter the chart right about here. Well, right now I can't because the market is not open. It's not open on the weekend. So it closes on Friday and it opens back up on Sunday. Just to let you guys know. But yeah, this would be my entry point right about here. 1.35265, and then my stop loss, remember, I have a little stop loss so that you're not wasting too much money. I'm just going to move mine here to line it up with the bottom of the candlestick. Remember to do that, line it up with the bottom of the candlestick. And so my stop loss is at 1.35057. And then here's my take profit up here. The chart has hit this line multiple times, and so I just decided to put my take profit here, and as you can see, it hit above this line on the 21st and 22nd of this month, January. And if you go back further to the chart, it also hit this line again. Don't worry about it going down because it goes up if I were to go back further. Remember, when doing your charts, make sure to go back a couple of months so you could see how the chart was moving back there. And that is how I figured out that the chart was going to be an uptrend, because you can see it's really, really low down here. And then it starts to go up. That's how I just determined that the chart was an uptrend, because I could see that it just, every time it dropped, it went up dramatically. And that's how you determine. So this chart is actually guaranteed to make you money since it is an uptrend. So yeah, and my take profit is 1.37159. So now I'm just going to get the ruler right here, and I'm going to measure how many pips I would lose from here. See, I would only lose 20.2 pips, and my dad has this rule about not betting more than 25 pips. So that's perfect. It's only 20.2 pips, and I'm going to measure from here. And you would be making 190.1 pips. So usually you should have like a 1 to 3 ratio, your risk to reward ratio, and I think this is pretty good. I mean, you would only lose about 20, but you also have the opportunity to gain 190. So remember that you have opportunity to gain 190, and so you can see it says market closed right here. And let's just go down and see what they're saying on the technicals. So right now, you can see it's at a buy right here. 2 say to sell it, 9 are neutral right now, and 14 say to buy. I would also say to buy because, like I said, the chart is an uptrend. And the way it's moving, they'd say it's a strong buy, of course. So that's how you determine that, if the chart is on an uptrend or not. So the Great British Pound, I would recommend that you watch that when the chart opens back up on Sunday. Remember, Sunday through Thursday. And now let's go to the EUR USD, which is the European dollar, and the US dollar. So here are my lines right here. They're up here. See, I would have lost money on this chart. But here are my lines. See, my stop loss is at 1.22570. And then my entry point right here, which is this pink line, is at 1.22768. And let me change this line to a different color besides blue so you can really see it. I changed it to yellow. And my take profit right here is at 1.23495. Remember when you're setting up your lines to make sure it lines up with the top or the bottom of one of the candlesticks? You could see it lines up with this one right about here, my take profit. And then this, this is my entry point. And then my stop loss, it lines up with this red candlestick right here, goes right at the top. And then right here, you can obviously see that it lines up with the red one back here. So it would be they're saying it's a buy right now, but the way my lines are, I would not yet, because it has not hit my entry point yet, so it wouldn't be a buy for me. But yeah, 3 are selling to sell it, and then 10 are neutral right now, and then 12 are saying to buy it. Okay, I like those odds, and it's a strong buy. By the way, it's moving right now. The oscillators saying to sell. That's because they're 1 and 1 right now, and 9 are still neutral about it. And now I'm just going to go to the US dollar and then the Japanese yen. And this, for me, you see it's already more than 25 pips. Let's go ahead and measure so I could tell you guys specifically how many pips it is that I would have lost. So it's 54.4 pips, so almost 55 pips. And then how much money would I have made if I were to do this? See, I wouldn't even have, it's not a good buy for me, because I don't know when's the last time I marked this chart, but at the time it would have been a good buy. Let's see. When I did mark the chart, It wasn't all of this. But this is a downtrend chart. As you can see, my lines saying it's going to go down because it is a downtrend. Look at how it dropped so much right here. And then look at that down here. Crazy. So this is a downtrend chart. That's how you determine. You go back a few months, like I've said, and you see what the chart has done. You clock the pattern. And right now they're at neutral. Ah, okay. And neutral, and then buy. But technically, wouldn't it still be neutral? Because, I mean, they're tied again. But I'm just going to go to a different chart so you could see. I think I'm going to go to the Canadian dollar and the United States dollar chart right now. Remember, right here, you get to right here, click on Forex, and then go to the full feature chart. Okay, and let's check this. See, it's a sell right now, and it is most definitely a sell because I would have lost way more than I would have gained anyways. So let's see again what it would have been if I were to do it. So 102.9 pips lost compared to what? Like 30? Not even 30, 24.4. 24.9 pips lost. So that is really, really, that's bad. Like, I would not take that at all. But I have a line up here too. But I mean, it's still way too many pips than I want to actually lose. So I would most definitely not buy this at all. So this is the USD CAD, the United States dollar and Canadian dollar. So 11 are saying to sell it right now, and then 6 are saying to buy it, but 8 just remain neutral. And see, it's on the sell right here too for the way it's moving right now. You know, they can see. And then for the oscillators, 9 or 7, I'm sorry, are keeping it neutral at the moment. And let's go. I already showed you guys the British pound, and that one's a really, really good one to keep your eyes on. Now let's go to the United States dollar and the Swiss francs. Okay, ads. So let's see what they're saying. It's a sell. Here's where my lines are at, as you could see. So I've marked that this chart was a downtrend because you can see it dramatically dropped from where it was. It remained in the middle for a while. It will going sideways, which you would call it. But when you look at charts more and more, you notice how bipolar they actually are by what they're just doing. You could see it remains, it goes up, and then it remains sideways for a while, and then it just whoop, like a roller coaster, pretty much. Basically, it's a roller coaster. Let's go to the technicals. So 13 are saying to sell it, and 2 are saying to buy it, and then 10 are staying neutral. And by the way it's moving, 12 are saying to sell it, and then 1 is saying to buy it. What are they on? Why do they want to buy this? They're gonna lose a lot of money. And then one are just remaining neutral. And then for the oscillators, one is saying to buy and one is saying to sell, and then nine are still remaining neutral. I don't know really why it leans to the buy. If for the other um, technical analysis that we've looked at, when they're usually tied, they keep it at neutral. I feel like that'd make more sense because how would one be leaning more than one? Well, but I just wanted to show you guys that really, really quickly so that you could get a nice little idea of what to go on if you want to practice charts and just watch the charts. Remember, you always have to watch charts to see how they are moving and what they are doing and to see if it'll be a good buy. And remember to mark your entry points, your stop losses, and your take profits. And to do that, you go to this little thing right here, and then you would go to the horizontal line, and then you just place it down wherever you want it, and you could change the width of your line if you want it to be dotted, and you could change the color, of course. So you can do all of that, and then for your trend line, remember what your trend line is. If it's going up or if it's going down, remember this is a downtrend. So you can also do the same with it. Change the width of it. Change if it's going to be dotted. If it has arrows. And you could also change the color of it. So that's pretty cool. And then remember, get to the ruler from right here. And then if you want to just zoom in, I don't know if you might have bad eyes. I don't know. You might have like horrible eyesight. I'm not sure. But that is just how you zoom in, and then you slide click the little button to zoom back out. And if you want to like just draw like a little circle or something, that's not a circle. But if you want to draw a circle, then you can. And then if you don't want it anymore, just click on it. Just click and then press the trash button. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to click off of it. Off of the brush. Go back on here. So I'm going to delete these lines because I don't want to throw myself off on accident. Okay, so now that I've deleted the lines and I think you guys get a basic understanding of what you could do on here and everything. Oh, you can also watch just different stocks, Apple, Tesla, and Netflix. See how those stocks are doing. Oh wow. Oh my gosh. Look at Tesla right here. Ooh, I'm gonna say sideways for a little bit. And then here's Netflix. Oh wow. Look how much that candle was pulled up. Oh my goodness. So much. Yeah, buy it. Really buy it. And then the futures, and then this is the cryptocurrency. So you know, like Bitcoin and everything. Bitcoin is like guaranteed to make you money all the time. I forgot to add, when you're going on the charts, you should usually check between the 4 hour chart and you should go in between the 15 and also the 5 minute. I mean, you could go to anyone you want, like the 1 second, to see how it's doing, but I just say stay on the 4, 15 minute, and 5 seconds. Oh, sorry, 5 minutes to see how it's gonna go. But yeah, so I hope I helped you guys learn something new. so that you could watch these Forex charts if you want to. Remember to stay consistent in watching them because you don't want to miss out on a good buy, or if you have to sell it because you don't want to lose any more money than you already have. But yeah, and bye. Okay, I just wanted to show you guys this trading view. Make it full screen. Okay, so I'm going to sign into my account so that you guys could see what I've been doing on here, just so you could get a little preview of what trading